Back outside. What's going on, you guys? It's your girl Ish. Tuning in to ITTB TV. Right now, we are back out at the water beach park. I don't know, dock area. So, trying to catch the sunset. Just check the time for the sun to go down. I thought it was gonna go down at like 7:30, but that's cool. It go down at 7:43. So it's like an hour 15 away. So that's cool. And it should set over this way somewhere. You know, this is the west. Rises in the east, sets in the west. It's a perfect spot, and nobody is over here. I mean, I get it, because the sun is right up on you. Like, it's a little warm over here, a little hot. It's hot and bothered, but it's a perfect spot just to watch the sunset. So, that's the goal. Yo, y'all, look, peep these lizards, yo. Fuck. It's one right there. And then there's the one on top. Like somebody got his tail, or part of his tail, then got bit off. And then the one down there hanging in the bottom of the trash can. He doing push-ups. Look at him go up and down with a little orange thingy hanging from his neck. What is this? It's like a mini version of the bearded dragon. One of its siblings. Ooh, look at it. Dang, my white balance is so off. Maybe birds is begging all day. Try and get them. You know, looking back at all of the footage and everything from this trip, I'm super blessed and thankful for the opportunity to experience this. So beautiful. This is my second trip of the year. This is my only my second time flying. Um, the first one was in January heading to Arizona. This is the second one. And I can't tell you how much this meant to me. Um, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for the people that were willing to open up their home to me and entrust me with their home and their vehicle as a birthday gift. And again, I words can't phantom. I can't put into words how grateful and thankful I am for the opportunity. Um, just sitting here watching being able to watch the sunset over the water in Florida at a Florida beach, where a dolphin had just passed by. It means so much to me because I've been through so much in my life. If you ask me even a year ago, would I be here? Would I even think about being here? Have thought about being here or imagine myself being in this situation? I probably wouldn't know what to say. I probably say no. Definitely a few years ago, you know, um, coming from the background that I come from, single parent household, uh, other siblings having a stroke, coming from a household with disability, mental issues, emotional abuse, um, so many other things, so many other sacrifices, or you know, not just sacrifices, but not knowing one's worth, um, not, um, you know, I. It's so much. It's so much that I could say, and it's so many of us on the similar journeys. I'm not gonna say the same, but similar journeys that we're going to encounter a lot of the same things, a lot of the same adversity, whether it be in different forms. Um, and just to be able to experience this right now, God's timing is the best timing, to experience it right now. I don't think I would have the same appreciation that I have for it as I do now. Um, and as I shed my chains and continue to learn how to flap my wings and fly freely and be free from things that weigh me down, whether it be fear, insecurity, judgment, whatever. I'm just grateful for it now. Like God's time and timing is the best timing. Um, and a lot of people probably look at me, and I made a video. The grass isn't greener on the other side. Probably a lot of people probably look at me and think I don't deserve it, or why is she the one that gets to bask in the glory, or you know do this and do that and that and this. And it can be anybody. When I was younger, especially when it came to being the one that had a stroke at the age that I had, I always asked, why me? Now it's more or less, I'm grateful that it is me, because it doesn't have to be me. I do not have to be in this position. I don't have to be the one to experience these things. I could very well be the person on the street just getting passed and overlooked. I could be very well be um someone in a wheelchair with, because that was like the only options that they were really trying to give me, is to shut down and not do nothing for my circumstances. But yeah, now I look at my situation and my circumstances, and I'm just grateful that I have an opportunity to share my story, to inspire other people, to experience life. One of the things that I say the most right now is, and that constantly plays in my head, is to live a life worth living. Um, and that's what I feel like I'm starting to do, is to live a life worth living. And I'm so super excited for what's to come next, the next adventure. I faced adversity on this trip with being in a kayak for the first time, and being in that water, it made me feel so small. It made me realize, and just it took me back to knowing and understanding that I am only a speck in this world. It's I'm so small, I'm so tiny compared to the magnitude of the world, So being in that kayak, being in the water, being at the dismay or the disposal of the water, my tour guide didn't have to come back and tell me, but he didn't have to. But I'm glad he did, and I'm glad that he was experienced in what he was experienced in, and I'm glad I didn't have the I'm glad I asked for the help. I didn't let my ego take control of me being in a sticky situation. Um, and it's cool. I'm so again, I can't say it enough. I'm grateful for what has transpired, and it makes me look forward to the future. Make sure you guys live a life worth living for you, because everybody's life, everybody's experiences are not meant to be the same thing. But make sure that you are satisfied, that you are okay with where you are. And if that is that, if you are okay with being a, let's say, beach bum, but your family or your loved ones or people around you don't necessarily agree with that, as long as you're satisfied with being a beach bum and it makes you feel alive, it makes you feel like you are living the best life possible, then so be it. Okay. As always, everything is motivation, love, light, and peace. Peace out.